Okay, welcome to Mind Body Spirit Summit. I have Heather here with me. I'm super excited. She's one of my dearest friends and she's super intuitive and amazing and gifted. So, hi, Heather. Oh my gosh, no, we are all in for a treat. So, I'm going to read Heather's little bio and then we're going to get into it. Okay? Okay, cool. So, Heather Premac is trained in several movement modalities, having taught classes and workshops over the years, ranging from Pilates, personal training, meditation, breathwork to pole dancing, and more. What she discovered through free, fluid, feminine movement was another muscle in need of some strengthening: intuition. Heather approaches the body as a divine oracle to truth stored deep within. I love that. She teaches simple tools and techniques to access wisdom, insight, healing, creative energy, and guidance wanting to surface. Heather uses breath, sound, and movement as a way to move held emotion, break old patterns, and access creative life force energy. This helps us develop a deeper connection to our own innate intuitive abilities. So cool. You're like, yeah. No, that's amazing. I mean, it's so awesome. So tell us first, Heather, how you got into this work, like what led you to it, all of that. Yeah. 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 Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No. Oh wow. I had no idea you had done it that long. Yeah. So interesting. So, what did you notice? Because it's interesting when I sort of was reading what you sent me, and I was like, of course, I have a personal training background too, and I didn't really think of it as like masculine, but I was like, it totally can be. And I have two questions. One, do you believe that there's a way to do more masculine movement, but from a more feminine perspective? And two, what did you notice when you sort of left the more masculine linear approaches to exercise and moved to the feminine? Like, what did you notice? So that's like two questions. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. 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 Yeah. 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 Right. No, that totally makes sense. Yeah, that's perfect. And then part two, what did you notice for yourself when you started doing more feminine movement and when you said like she needed to wake up? I love that. Like what did you notice for yourself? Or other women too. I mean, I know you've been teaching, you had taught and teaching for a long time. So what have you seen? Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's time. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 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 I love that. You explained that so beautifully. And explain a little bit more because I mean, I know, you know, but I think there's this whole that everything is stored in the body is a new concept for a lot of people. So, if you don't mind, I would love for you to explain how you see that, like how you see all the body's wisdom. And I know you spoke, and I'd love to ask you more about truths. And but what does that mean when everything is stored in the body? Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. 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 Yeah, I love that. No, that's perfect. And I think too, just also like you were saying, so when this deep emotion would come up for you, like all that trauma and all of that is stored in the cells, right? And so when you're able to go through those movements and cry and emote for you, it's really that body like releasing that for you in a way that you couldn't do through talk therapy or through something else. Right. 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 Okay. Ah, interesting. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I love that. Oh, yeah. Right. Right. And then you're like, I cried. Okay, I'm great. Everything like made sense. Or even for people who start doing it and they don't have those releases right away, right? It's like it might take a little bit longer or so do you so that kind of led me to my next question, which is I mean, I love that you say you approach the body like a divine oracle. I mean, that's so beautiful. And that you use movement to access some of these deeper truths and intuition. And when you say these deeper truths, like define that a little bit for me. So what types of truths or what have you found or other people what kinds of truths? Mm. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. If you have one or two, share them with us. I'd love that. Yeah. Yeah. This is like real life interview. No, you're fine. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. So cool. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's so different. Yeah, right, right. Lighter. Yeah, yeah, right, right. Yeah, and going. Yeah, yeah. Right, right. I mean, I think one of the things I love about the way you describe it and your practices is just one, that truth is simple. And I think that's beautiful because I think just human nature, we love to overcomplicate things all the time. But two, I mean, for some people, these practices are really new and it's really outside of their norm and their comfort zone to really move their body in a way that they're not expecting and connect with themselves in a different way. And so I love that when you're like, okay, just acknowledge, like, it's super weird that my head is on my like bedroom floor. And it's like for the first like 5 times you do it, if you're still like, this is super weird, that's great because it's like that's where you're at right now. Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. 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 Yeah. Right. Right. And then it's like you build that, just like you were saying, you've got to build that muscle, that intuition muscle. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Right. 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 Hmm. Right. Right. Ooh. And then down the back. Mo- right. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Right. 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 And are you just visualizing kind of like the energy moving through those places too? Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Right. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. Right. Right. Sure. Oh, it's so cool. Well, and I feel like for people who don't even really understand all the chakra systems, like just it's like your first chakra, like you were saying, is like things that people experience all the time, like low back pain, and it's like your very, very basic needs right there. So when you talk about intuition and your own belief systems, it's like if you're not super connected in that area, you're gonna know because you're gonna have these symptoms, right? And so it doesn't always have to be some crazy treatment plan to like reconnect to that area and just start figuring out your own belief systems, which is really the same as your own intuition. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 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 Right. Right. Yeah. 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 Right. 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 But I think I was just going to say I think your practices are so easy and simple and there's such great tools to start for people who are really starting to figure out their own intuition to just like get in touch with that. And even if it's something like, oh my gosh, I really got a strong yes with that, then I think that's excellent. Mm-hmm. Right. 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 Yeah. 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 I love that. Thank you for sharing all of those. It's awesome. So last question, because I was like, for our summit, we are doing a lot with like mind, body, and spirit, and so and just how they're connected. And I think you answered that question beautifully in a million ways about how connected all of that is for you and or how you see all of those connect for sure. But when you first start doing this work, because you said you first found it in a dance class, like do you find that it's more beneficial to do it in a group setting, or do you find that it's great to do it on your own, or does it matter? Or what is your sort of advice for people who are interested in starting to go down this road a little bit more? Mm-hmm. Of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 that they're experiencing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, that was a really cool way to explain it. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, right. I love that. Right. Yeah, and I think it is for sure. It's been really cool too doing this summit. There's been a couple interviews that have really started speaking more about that. So I'm like, all right, there's going to have to be another summit or something and more interviews on this whole change in consciousness. So we'll definitely, I'll interview you again for that for sure because we have like endless conversations about that. But Heather, this was brilliant and thank you so much. It's such a treat for you to share your wisdom. I feel like we hang out and have these beautiful conversations and I'm still always learning from you. It's amazing. Oh, I love that. And that's so true. When I post this video, we'll have like your little Instagram and Facebook and stuff so people can find you that way. And then if I know you do retreats and stuff, so that will be a good way for people to see what's going on in your world, right? Is that a good way? Yeah. Okay, cool. So thank you so much, Heather. I so appreciate you. Yay! Goodbye for now.